Good afternoon, everybody. My name's Tyler Rowland, and this is the first edition of Tank Talk. And we look forward to showing you some things going on around the locker room, around the field right now, where our players are training and holding practices. And we're also going to help you get to know our players a little bit better off the field. And with me right here is the reigning Defensive Player of the Year, 144 tackles, 6.5 sacks, 4 interceptions, 3 forced fumbles, and he's with me right here. Good to have you on the show, Chris. So tell me, what was it that led you? You have a lot of experience. You got experience playing at the Division I level in football. What was it that led you to want to become a Tank?
Well, I played 3 years at the University of Louisiana. Football is all I know. That's why I graduated high school, and football is what I love. That's what I love to do. That's what I do for my hobbies. I come to work out. I go out on the field. I do some football drills, and I moved to Portsmouth for a while, and I just wanted to be on the team. So the Tanks came along, and I just felt right at home, and I just chose to be with them. So.
Yeah. What do you like? What is it you like about the Portsmouth area?
It's quiet. It's chill. It's calm. It's a different atmosphere. Like, it's cold up here from Miami, but I can deal with it. And there's drama, some good people around here in this area on the west side.
Yeah, because I bet it's probably winter's a little bit colder.
Yeah, I'm used to this type of weather at all. I'm used to being in like 80, 90 degrees, and when it dropped to like 40, yeah, I'll be going through it a little bit.
Being the reigning Defensive Player of the Year, describe that feeling going into the season, because I know it's hard. You're setting goals, and when that is literally, you could say, the top of the mountain, other than, at least in terms of an individual accomplishment. Tell our fans how you're looking to avoid that sense of complacency that sometimes happens with players that win that award.
Well, I'm not going to get big-headed, and I'm not a big-headed person. I mean, I'm coachable. Just because I won Defensive Player of the Year, that doesn't mean anything. I'm not on the high pedestal than everybody. When I'm with my team, I'm with my team. Like, we play all as one. I'm not about to distance myself away from people because I'm the Defensive Player of the Year. I'm gonna be coachable. I'm gonna play hard for my team, and we're just gonna win these championships together.
But you're excited. I believe the championship is in Miami this January, so it'll be quite a feeling to get to win. Our fans, they see the team leaders. They see you guys because you're one of the key players and the key leaders on this team. They see you typically on the field. They see you guys, encouraging and pumping up the team. But what they don't usually see is the practices. They don't see what goes on in the locker room. They don't see the players busting their tails in the off season usually. Describe how a team leader comes through in the off season for the players when the fans normally don't see them on the field.
Well, me being a leader, I have to come. If I'm at my workout and I know my team's supposed to be here, I'm going to get on the phone and we'll call them with them and make sure they have practice and stuff. I'm going to try to stand out and be a little quiet leader, but I'm a quiet leader, but
lead more through a rather example rather than one of the raw
guys
that get out there. Yeah. And the position of safety, because you moved up to playing safety this year. I know at Louisiana Lafayette you played linebacker some. Being a safety it's so much different because sometimes Chris will have to blitz or help stop the run with the line. Sometimes he'll have to stop back and drop and cover deep. What is that like, having to pretty much literally play every position on the field? It probably feels like.
It's nice. Me playing linebacker helps me come up with big aggressive, making tackles. I wrestled in high school, so that helped me play linebacker. How do I say that? Helped me play linebacker real good. Helped me learn how to tackle, know how to play sideline to sideline. I mean, now I'm transitioning to safety. I mean, covering is like the only different thing to me because I haven't really covered anybody until then. But I mean, it's easy. It's not hard. It's a chill position. All I gotta do is just run the play that my coach called and just perform. That's it.
You mentioned wrestling. I know Tony Love at Ashland and Jim Matney at Johnson Central with high school both strongly encourage wrestling. If there was a if a high school player sees this, is this something that you would recommend them doing to improve their skills on the field?
Wrestling helped me out a whole lot. It helped me stay low when I'm going to tackle. It helped me with my conditioning, just being physical. Wrestling, yes, I really suggest it. If you want to wrestle, don't hesitate. Just go for it. It's going to help you out a lot on the football field.
Okay. And then you have experience, the experience you have in college. I mean, you helped Louisiana Lafayette get to back-to-back 9-win seasons at the Division I level. Tell me how you can that experience is applied to the semi-pro level and how it's helped you to shape you into one of the elite players in this league.
When I was in college playing for the University of Louisiana Lafayette, I was around a good bit of great people. They just showed me the right ways, how to be on the football field, how to be coachable, how to respect one another, how to play together as a team. I mean, now that I'm over here and I see the Tanks organization, I mean, we need some leaders. I'm gonna step up and I'm gonna be a leader. And I'm gonna use what University of Louisiana Lafayette players taught me for my team right now.
Okay. And then the offense looks improved. I mean, we saw today some new additions. We see what looks like going to be a much improved offense. And describe what that's like, because last year this was a team that relied on the defense to carry them throughout the year. And describe how that's going to change the culture of things this year, not having to rely on the defense so much.
Well, we need some good athletes on offense. I mean, we out here working right now to get that. So, I mean, our offense is a big part of our team. I know people rely on us to win games, but our offense, all we need to do is just work hard and just keep playing as one. So.
Okay, and there's some fun facts. Tell me your favorite food.
My favorite food? I like pizza, fried chicken, collard greens, neck bones. That's about it.
Oh, sounds good. What's your favorite pizza place?
Domino's Pizza. I mean, I'll come up here and they got Giovanni's. I never had Giovanni's, but when I did have it, it was really good. So, I had one back a few times, but I prefer Domino's Pizza.
Nice. And your favorite college team?
My Miami Hurricanes. Florida Water.
Nice, and they're sure having a nice year this year. Tell our fans about your hobbies. What do you do in your spare time?
Well, in my spare time, I work Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. When I get off, I come to our complex. I work out a little bit, go out on the field, do some conditioning. Then when I go home, I relax, watch TV.
Nice. Any shout-outs you'd like to give?
Yeah, I want to give a shout-out to Coach Jamie, Coach Brian, to the Tanks organization. Oh yeah, I'm coaching my girlfriend, Ricky Gilkey. I love you, baby.
All right, Chris Hill, the reigning Defensive Player of the Year. We're very excited for the Tanks this season. Just to tell you a little bit about what's going on, the team finished 7-5 last year, getting to the conference finals. It was a team that heavily relied on their defense with a pretty strong running game to reach the level that they got to. And this year, expect to see a lot more throwing the ball, a lot more things offensively that you didn't see last year. And the team's really hoping to make it to Miami for the national championship. So with that being said, thank you, Chris, and roll Tanks.
Hey, Coach.